Guys, what's going on? I hope you guys are well. I hope you guys are staying safe. I hope everything's good wherever you guys are. Guys, so Oscar De La Hoya has said that Canelo Alvarez has stamina issues. I think, we've gone over this stuff, and he said he held back against Gennady Golovkin because he has stamina issues, so he doesn't want to blow himself out. Now, a lot of people said that Canelo got tired in the later part of the fight. It's Canelo's stamina issues are a bit weird. I don't understand it. Like, it went away for a while, then it comes back. For me, it's a style thing. I think if you were to able to push Canelo at a certain point, I think you can tire him. And that's why I think when people were talking like with a fight with Beterbiev, I think that's a horrible style for Canelo because Beterbiev, if Canelo can't hurt him, Beterbiev is just going to come forward and stick it on Canelo and stick it on him, and that would be terrible. And because his stamina his gas tank would run out pretty quick with a guy that strong punching that hard on top of him, especially if he can't hurt him. And that's why I think those type of styles and someone like Bivol, who's naturally bigger, can take Canelo's power, and then he hits Canelo with combinations. I think Canelo's stamina is, and at the higher weight classes, I think he's not even at his natural weight, so that doesn't help because Canelo's carrying a lot of muscle. He's become very muscular because he's fighting at weight class. Even 168 is too really big for him, really, when you think about it. But because of the lack of competition and many great fighters at 168, Canelo is so much better than even the guys there. Even though a lot of them are bigger, his skill level is much better than a lot of those guys there. So he beats them. But in terms of fighting, elite 175s, it's probably a step too far because firstly, it's too big for him and he's going to gas, and he's always had the issue with stamina issues throughout his career, and I think it's a more style thing. I don't see, like, I know De La Hoya says that Canelo held back. I'm not sure Canelo held back did he hold back? I'm not sure. I don't know whether he held back or whether, the injuries and just tiredness of back-to-back camps. I think Canelo obviously needs a long rest. Last 1.5, 2 years, he's been a very active fighter and he's been fighting regular. And maybe now that he's getting older, maybe he needs a little bit more of a rest. But that aside, I think the stamina issues is definitely a problem. I mean, Canelo's always suffered, not like major stamina issue, but he's had issues. And when you fight somebody that's really good at the top level, that's going to be shown. There's no doubt about it. Canelo has managed it well, and he's managed to get through. But against Bivol, I mean, it was terrible, to be honest with you, because you could see from like round 3, 4, Canelo was just not that guy. You could tell that, the way his body language was showing that he just looked gassed. Against Kovalev, I didn't really like it either. I thought he was pretty, he just looked pretty leggy to me. He didn't look like fluent, and I think some of the guys at 168 he fought, never really saw it because those guys weren't really able to push Canelo to that point. And I don't really think there was that many stamina issues against Golovkin. I think some people said to me that, yeah, there was Imran there at the end of the fight, but he wasn't really pushing that fight. I mean, Golovkin wasn't really doing a lot to trouble Canelo. I don't know how he was pushed that much. Like I said, I think Golovkin was there, and a lot of people gave Canelo stick because Golovkin he didn't knock Golovkin out, but Golovkin wasn't really taking many chances. And the main thing is Golovkin's tough as old anything. I told you guys before the fight that Canelo wouldn't knock Golovkin out. But the problem is that because of the fact that there was so much pressure put on Canelo, that if he doesn't knock him out, it's a bad look. He was never gonna knock Golovkin out. He was never going to knock Golovkin out. And that's what the problem is people put such high expectations on Canelo that when he doesn't deliver those, oh, he's a bum, oh, he's a hype job, or this, that, the other. Because people are looking to put him down, so they set the bar very high. You honestly think if Charlo beats Golovkin and he doesn't stop Golovkin, people will be talking about, oh, well, Charlo didn't stop Golovkin, did he? Before Canelo, the bar set so high that if Canelo doesn't stop Gennady Golovkin, oh, it's a bad performance. Oh, well, Golovkin's old, this, that, and the other. But if Charlo beat him or Andrade beat him, do you honestly think they'll be saying that if, oh, well, Andrade beat Golovkin, that, oh, he didn't stop him? I mean, they won't say that. The narrative would be completely different because Andrade and Charlo don't stop Golovkin. They don't stop Golovkin whatsoever. But the narrative would be completely different because the bar is set so high for Canelo. So he has to go in there and smash these guys up. Whereas other guys can go in and look rubbish against Montiel, look average against Liam Williams, and still get away with that. But yeah, that's my opinion. I do think Canelo has stamina issues, which I think he's going to have to manage throughout his career. I think his way he's going to manage it is taking the right fights, not going up to 175, fighting guys like Bivol and Beterbiev, who are probably stylistically all wrong for him. And the fact that he can't carry the muscle, I think that those fights will be horrible. So that's my take on it. Leave your thoughts. Let me know what you think. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out, guys.